You got a hangover. Hello, David.
Hello, Ross.
David's asked me what he needs. You need one of
What
these.
do I need, Ross?
You need a pin.
Why do I need a pin?
Because fairies don't like iron, and you put a pin in your pocket apparently. I just put it into your top or something. It says Dark Darzet T-Shirts available from Dark Darzet website.
Put a pin in the eye. Look.
There we go. That will protect you from fairies. Yeah. So there's bumps all around this area. So you can see one on the golf course. Can you zoom in? There's some up there. But the bumps we're going to are down this path. Right, all locked up?
All done.
Got your old man stick?
Got my pen, got my stick.
Let's go.
How big are pixies? Pixies? Fairies? What are they today?
Fairies, I believe.
Fairies.
But I don't know the difference between pixies and fairies. I did read or hear something that pixies were named after the Picts. Do you know the Picts used to be in Britain?
The Picts?
Yeah, the Picts.
Yeah.
And yeah. More information on that I will look up.
I think this is total bollocks. Like,
David, this is controversial.
it's not, it's total bullshit.
You're meant to be the moulder to my Scully.
I can't get into this one. When we did the other one, the woodwose, the wild man of the woods, you can see how that came into being. That's believable. There's a bit in your mind that says, you know, you might just be out here.
Yeah.
These fucking little fairies, there's fucking shit.
Am I going to have to beep out of it? Yeah.
It is. It's like, there's no way, there's not even 0.5% in my brain that thinks this is real.
Wow.
It's total
Luckily,
it's total rubbish.
This is like the bit of the film when you're being set up for the fall later on, aren't you?
Well, I've got my pin. I can't
hopefully your pin hasn't fallen out.
Yeah. How did this come into being? Who said, the little people? What is that all about? It sounds like something you just tell your kids and they believe it, like Father Christmas.
Yeah. Oh gosh. so much controversy in that statement there. But yeah, I think it's probably just to stop kids wandering off and all that kind of stuff. And you know, there was I was listening to a thing the other day about what's it called?
Are you pointing that thing at me?
Yeah, I am pointing it. Yeah.
I can hold it and point at you now while you talk.
I was just doing a thing about some kind of water monster.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. It's like the water horse monstery thing. And they say if you tell kids stay away from the water, they're gonna stay away from the water. They're gonna ignore it.
Yeah.
Stay away from the water because there's a monster in there which will pull you down. That probably scare them off a bit more.
Yeah.
So the whole idea of fairies, maybe that didn't do with that. But I think I always worry if we're going to put anything like this online that there's people who will know way more about it than that. But I think it's just like giving nature some kind of embodiment, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like old gods and all that kind of stuff. But the idea of fairies being on these barrows, I was thinking about that today. Maybe it's these are burial.
The burial mounds, are they?
Yeah.
Have they been
I think
archaeologied? Have they been dug up?
Yeah, I think nearly everyone down here has been dug up at some point.
Have they been robbed like years ago or actually investigated?
Well, yeah, a mixture of both, I think. But I was thinking maybe it was similar to like the curses they would have put on things like pyramids and stuff, you know, try and stop people from going and robbing the.
Gotcha. So it could be a bit like our ancestors are buried there, and their spirits are the fairies that protect them.
It's just changed over time. But I think it's really, you've got such an amazing landscape. Often on the top of every hill, you'll see the bumps at the burial grounds over there. I think that's a part of cow shit.
So this whole fairy thing is a pile of cow shit.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that's another thing I was reading they were saying that if you put them on the top of the hill, so wherever you were,
you could see them.
See your ancestors, sort of, and you're surrounded by them, and I like that idea. But I imagine the big bumps would have been sort of important. What's that?
That's the South Dorset Ridgeway.
Oh.
The South Dorset Ridgeway, there must be, this must be quite an ancient path.
You can walk all the way down to Bridport and stuff, can't you?
So then you're in Bridport.
Well, I was reading a good account of if you think a witch is curse you, if you can scratch her and draw blood above the breathing, which is above up here, so on her head,
Yeah.
you can that could get rid of the curse she's put on you. And there was quite a recent, within the last couple of 100 years, account of a woman in Bridport who got pretty much lynched because they thought she was a witch, and everyone was coming out scratching her. Yeah, and pretty much left her bleeding naked in the street. Just see that at the anything like that at the recent Bridport vintage fair. But I did buy a nice mirror for £5, which I put up.
That's good. I'm taking a close up of your moustache now. Quite like it.
Yeah, it's for a party I'm going to.
Yeah.
We do
research.
We do research. My research is one bit of paper, which is in the pages of the Occult Guide to Britain, which has got one paragraph about this place we're going to. But the podcast which we would do after this visit, which you can find on any of your any places you get your podcast, just search for Dark Darzet. We'll have a lot more information.
I was talking to my neighbour this morning, and as I was leaving, and he asked me where I was going, so I told him, and he said that he'd not been here, but he kind of heard of the place and said, oh, you turn left after the Black Dog, which I did. And then he said, it's really odd down there. He said, you go down this little narrow valley and it's really spooky and a bit weird. And he even he told me that he said to his wife when they're driving down there, isn't this a bit spooky?
What he meant was being out of Wareham.
So Jason might be watching this YouTube video, so hi Jason, and thank you for your spooky warnings.
It's not a very nice, well, it's an alright day, but it's not a very clear day. Down there is Bincombe, not Bincombe. There will be some etymology on the name for Bincombe, which is not as obvious as the last one we did, which was Yellowham. It's a place where yellow things are. So watch out for that. So yeah, over there is Weymouth. I think that's Littlemore, Bincombe. And going up here, we're heading towards the Bincombe camping site. Bincombe Bumps camping. I'm assuming we're allowed to walk up here. But, let's have a look. We are at the abandoned Bincombe Bumps campsite. Not spooky at all. And if you are worried about radiation and 3G and stuff, you wouldn't want to camp next to this mega monolith of radio waves and microwaves. Yeah, look at these definite fairy circles stroke UFO burn marks in a triangular. No, I think these are the bumps over there. These are some bumps. More evidence of occult activity.
Yep. Burnt stick.
Yeah.
No fire.
Is that natural?
No, it's not natural.
There we go. Right, let's see if we're allowed in here.
Well, there was a gate opened up.
Okay. The fact that it's surrounded by barbed wire probably means we're not allowed in here. I think the cumulus, so that'd be cumuli. Is that right? Terminus. No, I knew I'd get that right.
Yeah.
The terminus. Yeah. Terminus.
We land on top of them.
Don't know. So if you want to risk it.
When we've got an hour's wait in the fairies.
Well,
That's unexpected.
an indentation on the top, look. Yeah, I reckon these have been dug out. to add music in post-production. You flip the camera.
Surprisingly, I didn't hear anything.
We listened to the wrong one at the wrong time. Well, there's another thing you can do. You can whistle for fairies. If you whistle, they whistle back. It's very similar to the
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Did you hear that? That's not natural.
David, come on, give him a chance to whistle back.
Siren.
But that might be the modern way they do it. My wife said that she used to come slaying here.
Slayer.
It's not slaying. Yeah.
He's slaying vampires.
Yeah. No. When it snows, when she was little, she only lives over there. When she was a kid, used to bring their sleighs up here. Yeah. Well, this is higher.
Again, this one looks like it's been.
I think, David, there's too much modern noise in the world.
Wow.
For us to hear the fairies.
I'd agree with that statement. I hear nothing.
I was just saying, David, I think the reason why we didn't hear any music was that we got our pins on us and the iron scared them off. But apparently, from my research, if we did hear the music, we wouldn't be able to recall the fact that we heard it. So we potentially have heard it,
But we can't tell anyone.
and we've forgotten about it.
If you knows of any weirdness you'd like to share with Dave and Ross, you can tell them by email at darkdarzet@gmail.com or talk to them on Twitter at darkdarzet. Well, until next time, stay discombobulated. Stay discombobulated. Stay discombobulated.